Hi and welcome to TCM Education, and this is our early recap. It's now 10:20, and basically the markets have been open for about 50 minutes. Fresh all-time highs. Congratulations to the S&P 500. We'll see the price action in a split second. This is the S&P, including the pre-market. So yeah, we traded below the 613.20 threshold at the open. Now we are at 615, up. Let me see how much. 0.5%, up 0.5%, and looking good for more upside. So this is an event. I don't know if this is a celebrated event across the globe or in the US, but clearly it's been long coming. The SPY has been knocking on the door for about 10 to 12 trading days, getting closer, then pulling back a bit, and now 0.5% above. Again, not a lot of drivers this morning. Actually, the important economical news that came out, the PCE number, came out worse than expected at plus 0.2%. But on the other hand, we had Trump announcing again and pumping the US-China tariff deals, and then there was another piece of news that was important for the markets, Nike earnings that sent Nike up more than, how much is it up now, 12%? That's good for the market that a retail stock like Nike is doing very well. Sorry, it's up 14%. It started the trading day in the upper 9 to 10%, adding now 5% with a nice move over 70. We'll discuss it in a bit. And overall, a very positive sentiment. Kind of a cool down in the Middle East helps. Oil prices are volatile, but nothing spectacular there. If we want to look at the gainers losers list in a bit, let's take a look at the big movers up and down. Let's start with the winners. First of all, the number one winner is Nike. We're going to see the price action in the stock in a bit. One of the few stocks where the round number breakout worked to perfection in the morning. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to post that video on time. Whatever. So we have AMD and Amazon doing very well, but clearly there's one winner this morning, and it is Nike, and some other followers like General Motors, Taiwan Semiconductor, obviously NVDA, fresh all-time highs almost on a daily basis, and the semiconductor sector is behind everything, and Walmart is doing kind of well today. So semiconductors up nearly 1%, NVIDIA more, Taiwan Semiconductor doing well, AMD very, very strong, maybe the best performing semiconductor stock this month, and of course Nike with this 15% gap up and go at this point. On the negative side, we have profit taking in Uber and Palantir. Baidu is not doing that well, and Robinhood is at all-time highs, moving up and down. Nothing spectacular there. We saw some weakness in energy. That's why ExxonMobil is down and Oxy is down marginally. Nothing spectacular there. If we're going to move to the gainers losers list, that was of course the important stocks watch list. On the gainers losers list, we have again this crazy mover from yesterday, CYM. We have Nike up 15%. We have a new stock, INMB. We'll discuss it maybe later. Let's see if it cools off. We want to see very good volumes and liquidity. You know what? Let's take a look at INMB right now. It's up 70%. Is it halted? We'll see in a minute, guys. It's possible that it's halted, and it happens way too often for those volatile stocks, but that's Nasdaq regulations. No, it's not halted, just not tradable on my platform at least. Okay, sorry, so no, it's not halted. Other than that, we can see HIMS up 11%. That's definitely a good intraday mover. SATS, we discussed this stock this week. That's I think in the satellite business, and MRC, I don't remember anything about it. And of course, plenty of stocks. Even Macy's is doing well, and Boeing up 3.5%. That's definitely a good signal for the Dow Jones. So Boeing up, very nice. Intel is strong this morning. Foot Locker up because of Nike. That's not a surprise. On the negative side, we have this CRMD loser, down 16%. NKTR losing its footing after being up 150%, then another 40%, down 2% yesterday, and the sell-off is coming today to this stock. HSAI yesterday up a lot. I don't remember the exact number. Today down a lot. Oh, that's NCRCL. Some profit taking there. Remember, the stock started the IPO at 30 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more. Traded as high as 300, and now it's at 200. We discussed that stock in detail many times on our channel. And some gold stocks not doing very well. So those are the gainers and losers. We're gonna go ahead in about let me see when, at 11, and go and look at our power list and daily power list, and we'll see if we can find new trade ideas from there. At 10:20 in the morning, there were only 5 stocks on that list. At 11, we're gonna see it live together and decide what to do, if to do. And if we want to look at early trades, let's take a look first at NVIDIA. Sorry, not NVIDIA, at Nike. My mistake, Nike. A perfect trade, guys, although very early in the day. You can see this 70 entry. Let's point it at the chart here. Sorry. Okay, it's not working the way I expected. So that's the 70 entry, and clearly a round number, plenty of volume, but you can see that the stock easily overcome the early volume, traded from 70 to above 72, and pretty much anybody that was brave enough to take this early trade, again, there was some risk involved. I would have to say at least 30 to 50 cents. Keep in mind the stock is very liquid, and that's a benefit when you're looking for a trade like Nike. Covered nearly $3 on the move. Now we should expect a pullback and maybe a leg higher later on, so it should be on everybody's watch list. Another stock that was very interesting to watch, take a look at this beautiful breakdown pattern in CRMD. The stock broke 12.75, and again, it's a $12 stock, so you can't expect much, but the liquidity was great. There were 100,000 shares on this breakdown level, and it was clearly easily to observe this this level. You can see it clearly, 12.75. Again, I'm not sure if it is shortable on many platforms. Most likely not, but again, I don't know who's trading what and when, and obviously this is an easy trade. Why is it an easy trade? Because you have the clear entry point which was tested again and again, and you have the view up at the stop loss at 12.85. So that's a 10 cent stop loss, even less than 1%. So that's it doesn't matter how big the position is that you enter with, assuming you're going to get filled, the risk is 1%. So you can enter with a $10,000 position, with a $100,000 position, and with a, I don't know, $5,000 position. Doesn't matter. There were 100,000 shares on this downside move here. So the volume was good enough to catch most of the price action, even with limit order, I think. Yeah, 115,000 shares. Again, I don't know, maybe with the limit order it could have been marginal. So that's the second idea that I was looking at this morning. And again, what you see here is of course only for educational purposes, but take a look at how accurate this trade was. I mean, 70 obviously Nike on earnings, but this is a random stock. Nobody knows what CRMD is or does or whatever. Trading 3 million shares. Obviously a little bit less in the morning session, but it's not spready. The only problem is that is it shortable, and not only that, are shorts available at this 1275 entry. So sometimes you have to pre-enter the trade in order to get filled. Let's take a look at other big movers this morning. We have MRC, another small cap at $16. When I say small cap, I mean small price. Notice I don't know how big the company is. I'm not really interested on how big the company is. Obviously, MRC is up 16%. Yeah, it looks also very strong on the daily chart. Take a look at the daily chart. Should be watched if you like the idea on a pullback. Hopefully by the time this video is going to be published, this stock is going to pull back, and those who are paying attention will be able to act on it. If you don't act on it, at least you'll be able to learn something from this behavior and the way it trades above the VWAP. So you can see the stock broke very early, pulled back this 1510 support level and the VWAP. So the stock trades above the VWAP. It makes sense to watch it for a pullback to the VWAP and then buy it. Maybe at 1510, maybe at 1520. Again, I'm speculating. I don't know what's going to happen. It can obviously break down and trade easily a dollar lower later on. So that's nothing that we can predict right now. So if we want to summarize this morning, stocks to watch, obviously Nike on a pullback. If it's going to pull back, I think it will. As always, NVDA and Palantir and the rest of the Nasdaq leadership. And if you can figure out a small cap like HSI or MP short, that's pretty much my brief this morning. One more thing that's important to you, and hopefully you'll apply yourself. We have a free seminar this weekend starting at 1 p.m. on Sunday. So all you need to do in order to sign up is email us at thechartsmaverick@gmail.com, and we have 10 spots. We'd gladly have you on board, and the agenda is going to be flexible, only 10 people, so that's the max that we can accommodate at this time. Hopefully we'll accommodate more of you as the channel grows, and YouTube will let us use all the features that are available. Thanks for being here. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, especially those day trading friends. We'll see you guys in our next video in about an hour. I said 11, I won't be able to do it, so 11:30 we will start with our super important power list.